So today's topic of discussion is significance of food quality and safety issues in India. So this course is completely based on the quality as well as safety of different kind of milk and milk products, as well as different kind of food and food products. This course is very important as far as uh, your interview is concerned. After getting degree, whenever you face any interview, this course will be helpful to you people. So something about background of our country. Why this course is so important? Why quality and safety is so important in our daily life? So you all have idea that the total land available in our country is 2% of whole world. Population is about 17%. Animals reservoir is about 11.3%. And if you talk about the development taken place after independence, you can see the condition. At present, we are producing food grain 290 million tons. If you talk about horticultural production, at present it is about 315 million ton. And in our field, dairy milk production is at present about 190 million ton. In 2018, 19, it was about 187.7 million ton. And per capita availability is about 394 gram. Fish production is about 11 million ton. Meat production is about 7.50 million ton. Egg production is 90 billion. So you can well imagine the condition. And with the rapid increase in production in our country, a number of different kind of food formulation have been introduced in the national market. And with the increase of number of different kind of food items, the quality concern and safety concern has become very important. So it is very important to have idea about the consumer awareness about the quality and safety in present scenario. What is happening in our country and how quality has become very important in our daily life. As all of you know, that India has a rich cultural background and the people like to eat homemade foods. And these homemade foods are considered more nutritious and safe compared to processed food, whatever we are manufacturing in our processing plants. So the food which we eat every day has tremendous impact on our physical, mental, and spiritual health. It is very important to know the complete nutritional aspect, quality aspect, safety aspect of different kind of food item which we are consuming in our daily life. Now something about the recent world trend and consumer preferences of processed food with new requirements, especially minimally processed, cost-effective foods without chemical preservative and having some kind of enhanced functional and therapeutic features, has put up pressure on dairy technocrats, entrepreneurs to adopt new ways and means to ensure quality and safe food to the consumer. What do we mean by this sentence? You all have idea that whatever processing treatment we are giving, it should not affect the quality, overall quality of our product, mainly nutritional quality. And whatever processing treatment we are giving, that should be cost effective. And there are number of different methods or different components we nowadays we are using for improving the therapeutic as well as functional aspect of different products. So it is very important that what type of combination of different food components taken from different sources we are combining. We must have complete idea about all these things, because whole world is changing and every day we are introducing some kind of new product in our nearby market or our national or international market. And automatically it is very important to have idea about different government rules which are imposed to the manufacturer, like ISO and HACCP system, which is very much required for controlling the food quality as well as different kind of safety aspects. Now, this is the time to talk about the different food quality and safety issues, especially in our dairy sector. So, first of all, foodborne illness. You must have gone through different kind of emerging pathogens. What are those emerging pathogens? I have already told you people that Campylobacter jejuni, then Yersinia enterocolitica, then uh, Listeria monocytogenes. These are the emerging pathogens, and it is mainly transferred to human being through milk. So it is very important to have idea about the nature of these microorganisms, what are the optimum temperature range of these microorganisms, how it is creating abnormal symptoms in human being. So all these informations are very much required whenever you are talking about food quality and safety. Now the next point is importance of food safety felt recently. Why people have started thinking about food safety? Because you must have idea about food intoxication, then toxin infection, then different kind of food poisoning. So uh, it is a need of time to think about different food safety aspect. What type of treatment should be given to what different kind of food formulation, and what type of a storage condition we should provide. So all these things are very important, and automatically uh, we have started thinking in this direction. Now the consumer awareness catching up, because more people are getting different kind of education, and automatically they have started thinking about the quality aspect, what are the nutritional aspect, and how we can minimize the total cost, and what type of food is required for which class of human being. So automatically all these things dictate, and all these things increase the consumer awareness about different kind of safety as well as quality aspect. And at the same time, government has started gearing up. They have started imposing different kind of food laws, and they have uh, started using different um, uh, things which are highly important for controlling or improving the overall quality of a food item. Now, the next one is majority food processing unit is a small and it is in unorganized sector. It is very important because they are not having a equipped processing system, or they are not having a well defined or well required um, testing facility available in that kind of processing unit. So automatically we have to think in this direction also. Untrained food handlers, whatever personnels working in different dairy processing units, they are not so much trained, they are not having idea about the processing unit. Then diversity of food products, a number of different kind of food formulation um, uh, have been introduced in the market. So automatically it is also adding some kind of problem, or transferring some kind of problem to the consumer. Next one is challenging international standard, because after opening of world market for everyone, it is very important to maintain the international standard. So automatically, whatever product you are manufacturing, that must have a good quality standard as per the international specification. So it's a challenge for you dairy technocrats, and it is also important to consider whenever you are working in any processing unit. Now the next one is inadequate laboratory and testing infrastructure. Uh, you have already idea about this thing, that whatever laboratories and testing facility are different organizations are not proper. So this is also a main concern for dairy processing personnel. Now it is important to know about the quality. What is quality? It's very important whenever you are going to join. This is the most important thing which you have to keep in your mind. So what is quality? Quality is nothing but degree of excellence. What are the different attributes a consumer want in a particular product? That may be physical, that may be chemical, microbiological, some aesthetic values are there, economic criteria is there, then packaging is very important nowadays. Whatever information people are manufacturer are mentioning on the packaging material, all these things are very important whenever you are talking about quality. Now the success of our food industry has been built on the consumers confidence in the quality of our food product. So you have idea about the brand name. If you are going to your nearby market, you first asking for Amul brand. Why you are choosing and why are you asking for this Amul brand? Because they are maintaining, and the consumer which are going to purchase a particular kind of milk product, they have a confidence for Amul product. So it is very important that whenever you prepare or manufacture any product, it must have a very good quality product, and uniformity is also important for building consumers' confidence in a particular product or in a particular company. Now, the next point is food manufacturing operations must be able to meet the task every day of producing a high quality product. The same thing I have already explained. Now the next one is production of high quality food product is dependent upon maintaining excellent hygienic standard. So during manufacturing operation, one must maintain a very good cleaning process, must maintain a very hygienic situation, condition, which will minimize the total bacterial load of your final product. And that is very important. Then only you can get desired uh, level of shelf life of that particular food item. And the next one is emphasis on monitoring animal and facility uh, hygiene, which will help to ensure that food product you produce continues to meet consumer demand. See, we have already discussed in different courses that just by monitoring or just by maintaining a good hygienic condition at our farm, we can minimize the total bacterial load of our raw milk. And this is the first step towards maintaining or for producing a good quality product. If you are getting good quality of raw milk, automatically you can produce a very good quality of final product. That is very important. So monitoring animal and whatever facility you can create at your farm level, that is very important for getting good quality product. Now, something about the quality control, that is very important. How you can maintain a quality system in your factory. So quality control is a product focused concept where checking of actual results are done to ensure that products are as expected. Whatever things or whatever standard you have fixed in your mind that you have to produce that kind of product, that should be your aim during the manufacturing process. And what are the requirements you have to maintain, you have to follow during the manufacturing steps? Automatically, just by doing that, you can get a desired product. So it is a product focused concept, especially for checking the actual results. So what are those things? What you are doing in your dairy industry? You are performing different kind of platform tests just after receiving or just after getting your milk sample uh, from reception dog. You are checking its different quality, and thereafter nowadays people have started some microbiological testing also. They have started using DMC or MBR test, and just for getting idea about the microbial load of your raw milk. So these things are very important whenever you are talking about quality control. Now the next one is quality assurance. It is a process focused concept where the processes are put in place to ensure the correct steps are done in the correct way during the operation. You must have idea about the manufacturing steps for producing a particular dairy product. So whatever recommendations are there, you have to follow those recommendations, and you have to maintain those guidelines during whole operation. Then only you can produce a very good quality product. And if the correct process are in place, there is some assurance that good quality product will be produced as expected. So it is very important to maintain those guidelines given by different organizations or different researchers or different institutions, or whatever guidelines given by the different uh, legal bodies that you have to follow during manufacturing operation. Now the next one is quality management is also very important, and it is about making organizations perform for their stakeholders for improving product, services, systems, and processes to ensure that the whole organization is fit and effective. So managing quality means constantly pursuing excellence. So you have to keep your mind very active during manufacturing system. It is a constantly pursuing excellence, making sure that whatever your organization does is fit for getting good quality product, and not only stays that way but keeps improving. So whatever things you are doing, or whatever guidelines you are following, uh, must be maintained during the whole process. So quality assurance and quality control are two very closely related concepts, and because of that close relationship they are often confused, and one is inappropriately used as a substitute for the other. So just by getting these things, you can say that what is the basic difference between quality control and quality assurance. Quality assurance is mainly related to the process. Okay. Now, in the next slide, what are the things which is very important in quality control, and what are the precautions we have to take at farm level? Inspectors monitor herd health, farm water supply, what type of water we are giving or we are uh, using at our farm, then what type of sanitation is there, food temperature, whatever raw material or milk in our case you are procuring at your farm, what is the temperature of that milk? Then holding times is also very important. How much time you are holding that milk at what temperature, automatically it will dictate and it will give you idea that what type of contaminants may grow in that kind of milk. Now the bacterial count is very important. So how many microbes are there in the milk? That is also very important. Violation of health standard results in heavy penalties up to and including suspension from business. So it is very important whatever personnel are working in dairy industry or dairy farm must have a good health. He should not suffer from any kind of contagious diseases. Regular inspection required both at the farm and processing plants. It is also very important regular inspection, then inspectors have full authority to suspend plant operations in order to conduct detailed examination in all equipment, facilities, and product. So, what in our dairy industry, mainly quality personnel are there for looking after all these activities, and they are responsible for maintaining and producing good type of good quality product. The food industry works hard to ensure that they comply with or exceed all regulations. So it is also important whenever you are talking about quality control. Now, some other points for maintaining quality control in any food industry. As we have already discussed that quality is degree of excellence, it is our passion, and automatically whatever precautions, whatever guidelines, or whatever instructions given by different legal bodies, we can get or we can produce a very good quality of final product. So numerous tests on raw and pasteurized product. So whatever test recommended for raw material and whatever intermediate steps are there when you are adopting total quality management, automatically you have to uh, use numerous number of tests for testing our raw milk, our pasteurized product. So just by doing that, you can maintain and you can prepare a good quality product. Microbial organisms are tested for using the standard plate count and other tests. So in dairy industry, we are generally performing a standard plate count of different raw milk or different our final product. So it is also important to know idea about the processing treatment or the quality of our final product. Equipment used to analyze butter fat and solid not fat is calibrated on a regular basis to ensure consistency. It is also important whenever you will uh, move to different Patna dairy project or Nalanda plant, automatically you can visit laboratory and where you can see that how they are standardizing their different glassware or different equipments, how they are calibrating their your butyrometer or milk pipettes. Automatically, these things are very important whenever you are talking about quality control of any industry. All products have a sell by date. So there is prescribed date on different uh, product. Automatically, you should sell that product within that period, that time, a specified period. Samples of the product packaged each day are saved to confirm they maintain their freshness after sell by date. So automatically, this thing is very important whenever it reaches to consumer, it must have a fresh taste, fresh appearance. Now something about the quality assurance. In final, you can say that the quality assurance is defined as all the planned and systematic activity implemented within quality system and demonstrated as needed to provide adequate confidence that an entity will fulfill the requirement of quality. So whenever you have to discuss about quality assurance and define, you have to define quality assurance, you can say that it is defined as all the planned and systematic activity which we are performing at our factory for ensuring a particular standard or particular mm, legal advice. Now, something about the food safety that is also very important. Why it is so important? You have idea about the uh, our milk or milk product. Uh, if it is contaminated with different kind of pathogenic microorganisms, it will transmit some kind of diseases to human being after consumption of that kind of contaminated product. So, because eating unsafe food lead to foodborne illness, it is very important to have idea about the different kind of contaminating microorganisms, different kind of microbial metabolites produced by those contaminants. Then physical and chemical hazards are also there, which are responsible for creating uh, problem in human being. Now, bacteria may be present in products when you purchase them. Then safely cooked, ready to eat food can become cross-contaminated in kitchen with bacteria transferred from a raw product. Here, you should have idea that just after opening of your food item or removing packaging material, you should keep it at lower temperature just to restrict the growth and activity of different kind of contaminating microorganisms. And you at the same time, you also ensure that the environment of your kitchen is good. It should not add any number of contaminants to your food item. Now, some of the concern about food safety, consumer awareness on quality and safety of food, and change in their food habits. Now the next one is minimal processed food with natural taste, color, flavor, and shelf life. Then globalization of trade. Then emerging pathogens. All these things we have already discussed in our second or third slide. These are the safety concern. And why food safety? And what is safe food? Food safety is concept that food will not cause harm to the consumer when it is prepared and or eaten according to its intended use. And at the same time, safe food is a product which is free from microbiological, chemical, or physical hazard, or a product that does not cause illness or injury when consumed. It is just for your information that what is food safety and how you can get a food safe food. Raw food, meat, poultry, and seafood from other foods in your shopping bag and refrigerator. They should be kept separately wherever you are keeping those items. And it is also important to prevent juices from raw food, meat, poultry, or seafood from dripping onto other foods in the refrigerator. Place these raw foods in sealed containers or plastic bags below other foods. So it should be kept separately just to increase the contamination level or just to create abnormal things in your other product. Chilling is very important. You all have idea about chilling, and we have discussed in different um, last semester also how it is restricting the growth and activity of different microbes. Now it is some points are mentioned in this slide. Safe to produce, no injuries to associates. Whatever food item or processing treatment we are giving, that should not give any injuries to uh, the processing personnel. Safe to eat, consumer don't get sick, and whatever we are producing is must confer the prescribed standards, and the manufacturer should don't go to jail. They should maintain the quality standards. Now, taste good, like to eat your own food, then makes money. So whatever we are producing, if it is of good quality, automatically you can make good money by selling that. And now something about current monitoring parameters for assessing the quality and safety of dairy products. What are those hygiene indicators? Total plate count, coliform, enterococci, enterobacteriaceae, yeast and mold, thermoduric, thermophilic, spore count, self-stability test. And safety indicators are drug residues, aflatoxin, pesticide residues, heavy metals. At the same time, some pathogenic microorganisms, we have already discussed about emerging pathogens. In addition to that, Staphylococcus aureus, Bacillus cereus, Shigella, Clostridium botulinum, Enterobacter, the Escherichia coli, Campylobacter jejuni. These are the different pathogenic microorganisms which are responsible for creating abnormality in human being. So automatically, whenever we are talking about different parameters which are very essential for assessing the quality and safety of dairy products, these hygienic indicators as well as safety indicators are highly required and we should maintain and we should minimize the contaminants which may gain entry during the manufacturing operation just to maintain or produce a very good quality product. Thank you. This is all about today's class. So just by producing good quality product, you can get a very safe product, and uh, at the same time, you can minimize the risk of creating abnormality in human being or consumer. So this is all about. Thank you. Thanks a lot.